The next two examples don't cover any new material from examples 1 and 2, but they start getting into word problems, like picture scenarios. So I just figured I'd cover them quickly. So they're going to cover pretty much the same stuff as examples 1 and 2, so you're going to be able to do the same problems. Example 3 in your book talks about, we're at Niagara Falls, and there's this thing called the Cave of the Winds that's directly across from the Niagara River. So if the Niagara River is going this way, the Cave of Winds is over here, and it is some distance away. We don't know. But then you walk down from being directly across it, you walk down 1,000 feet, and you can still see the entrance to the Cave of Winds, and it's at a 50-degree angle. And they ask you two questions. As of right now, how far are you from the Cave of the Winds? That would be this distance, C here. And also, how far across is the river, which would be the answer to what is B. And there's your right angle there. So again, this is not anything new. If we solve for C first, how far are you from the entrance to the Cave of the Winds? Here's the Cave of the Winds over here. So let's see, we've got our 50-degree angle here. C is the hypotenuse. 1,000 is the adjacent side. Well, cosine relates opposite over hypotenuse. So the cosine of 50 degrees equals 1,000 over C. Adjacent over hypotenuse. So if I go to solve for C, I'm going to multiply by C on both sides, and the C's on the right are going to cancel. So on the left I have C times the cosine of 50 degrees equals 1,000. And then to solve for C, I'm going to divide by the cosine of 50 degrees on each side. So that C is 1,000 divided by the cosine of 50 degrees. And keep your calculator in degree mode. If it's in degree mode, you don't need to change it all. When we solve for C, we get 1555.7. So it's 1,556 feet. That's how far you are away from the Cave of Winds. Then the other question was, how far wide is the river? And that would be answering the question, how long is B? What's the length of B in this triangle? Oh, this eraser is not as great as I thought it would be. So B is in relation to the 50 degrees, B is the opposite side, and 1,000 is the adjacent side. So tangent relates opposite over adjacent. So opposite B over adjacent 1,000. So to solve for B, I'm going to multiply both sides by 1,000. Thousands cancel on the right, and I get that 1,000 times the tangent of 50 is equal to the length of B, and B, when I multiply that out, is about 1,192 feet.